Good morning, students. In 12th standard computer science, we are discussing chapter 15, data manipulation through SQL. In yesterday's class, we have started with aggregate functions. We have seen some functions like count, minimum, maximum. Now in today's class, we are going to see the remaining aggregate functions. We are going to discuss about two type of functions, minimum and maximum functions. Yesterday's functions what we have discussed, count is used to give the number of records in a database, number of records, how many records in that column. Suppose the average column alone, how many records, like that we have seen yesterday. And next after count, next function we have seen is what, sum and average. Average is used to find the average of all the records. It will add all the records and it will find the average. And sum is used to add all the records, like this. Here still two more aggregate functions are there, minimum and maximum function. Minimum function is used to, if you take a particular column, the minimum function is used to find the minimum value in that particular specified column. Similarly, max function will display the maximum value in the specified column. About that we are going to see. Next, we are going to see about updating a record. In database, things important thing, often we are doing the thing is what, updating a record. What is updating a record? Already created record is there with some datas. Now you want to do some changes with that record. Suppose if you want to change the name or date of birth or roll number, whatever you wish, doing some changes with the record is called as updating the record. About that we are going to see. Next, how to delete a particular record, that also we are going to discuss in this class. So in this class we are going to discuss only three topics. First one, remaining aggregate functions, and second one, updating the record, and third one, deleting the record. That's all. Let's see one by one. First one, max function. It is one of the aggregate function. What is max function? The max function will return the largest value in the selected column. You take a particular column, for example, roll number or average column. You can give some columns and see the example first. Max function will return the largest value of the selected column. For example, import SQLite3, connection equal to SQLite3.connect academy.database, cursor equal to connection.cursor. These three lines are common. And next, for our understanding, I am giving one message, printer displaying the name of the highest average. Next, how to take out this record? Cursor.execute. I am displaying two columns. So select serial number. Sorry, student name. And one more column I want to display average. Now using select, I am displaying two columns. One is student name and average. Now in these two columns, you take maximum, the value maximum in that average column, the maximum value. Average column, the maximum value will be find out, and the maximum function will find out the maximum value in the column and it will display that column, that value, record from student. I'll repeat again. Cursor.execute, select student name, comma, max of average from student. It will display two columns, student name and average. From that, it will take the maximum value, max of average. The maximum of average column, that particular record will be displayed. For that, result equal to cursor.fetchAll. Well, fetchAll will display all the records, store it in result, then I am printing the result. That's all. See how the answer will be displaying the name of the highest average and the record will be displayed. For example, Priya 98.6, name, comma, average will be printed. This is called max function. Next, the same thing I am going to say about minimum function. What is minimum function? The minimum function returns the smallest value of the selected column. Maximum will find the largest value. Minimum function will find the smallest value. You take a particular column. In that column, the smallest value will be printed through this minimum function. The same example, instead of max, you can use minimum. That's all. See the example now. Import SQLite 3, connection equal to SQLite 3.connect academy.database, cursor equal to connection.cursor. Next, for our understanding, I am giving one message. Print displaying the names of the least average. Displaying the names of the least average. Actually printed. Next, cursor.execute, select the same thing. We are displaying two columns, student name and average. In that, I am using minimum function. Minimum function will find the minimum value in the average column and it will be printed. Select student name, comma, minimum of average from student. Next, result equal to cursor.fetchAll. That's all. So minimum function will find the minimum value in the average column. It will be printed through the fetchAll function. FetchAll will fetch all the records. It will be stored in result. Finally, I am printing print the result. So what is the answer will be, in the records it will take the least record, displaying the names of the least average, and the name will be displayed. So Tarun 62.3. In the average column, the record which has a minimum value will be displayed. This is called minimum function. Next, updating the record. Updating, I told already. What is updating? Doing some changes with the record. Already you created the records. You have given some data. After that, if you want to do some changes with the data, that is called updating the record. See an example now. We can update the record. We can call it a tuple through the Python script. Now how to write the coding for that? Import SQLite 3 connection equal to SQLite 3.connect academy.database. Now, what is the thing? Connection.execute. What I am going to say? Update student. I am going to update student table. How I am going to change? Set. I am going to change student name equal to Sahana. Student name, I gave some name. Now I am changing as Sahana, where roll number equal to 2. So it is a identification. It is a way to identify the record. First, this what it will do. This statement will search the record first, which has a roll number 2. For that record, it has some name already. That name what we have given will be changed as Sahana. It is a method. That's all. Next, connection.commit. Commit we discussed already, to save the changes. Whenever I am doing some changes, we should save that. That is called commit. Connection.commit. So next, print total number of rows updated. Simply for our understanding, I am giving some message. Connection.total changes. The number, how many records I am changing, will be displayed here. Now, what are the things to be displayed? We can give cursor equal to connection.execute. Select star from student. All the column will be displayed. And for row in cursor, print row. One by one it will be printed. See how the answer will be. Now finally, after completing, now I have given connection.commit. You should save that. Finally, you should close it using connection.close. So now see how the answer will be. Total number of rows updated, only one I have given. A table can have any number of records. It is not compulsory. You should contain only 1 or 2. It is not so. You can store any number of records in the table. In the table, how many you are changing will be printed here. Total number of rows updated. Next, I have given select star from student. So all the thing will be displayed. Number 1 roll number, Akshay is a name, B male 87.8. The last one is the date of birth. This is a record, already it was there. Now which record I have changed? The record which has a roll number 2, that I have changed as Sahana. See now. So next, roll number 2, this record I have changed. How can you see the changes in this output? Sahana A female 98.6 is the average and date of birth. So it is a way how to update the record. Updating the record means what? Already we have given some changes. Now, sorry, already we have created the table with the records. Now I am doing some changes. This is called updating the record. Next, the final topic we have seen. We are going to see deletion operation. What is deletion operation? I mean, already created some records. Suppose if you want to delete some record from the table, for that you can go for deletion operation. Now, how can you write the coding for this? Let us see. As usual, import SQLite 3. SQLite 3 connection equal to SQLite 3.connect academy.database connection.execute. In update, what we said, I am going to update the record. Is set, for example, student name equal to Sahana. How to identify the record? For that I gave where roll number equal to 2 I have given. So it will search the record which has the roll number 2. For that record the name was changed as Sahana. So here the same thing what I am giving here, delete from student. Student is a table name. So delete from student. From the table I am going to delete. Which one I am going to delete? Where roll number equal to 2. The record which has the roll number 2, that record alone will be deleted. This is called deletion operation. Next, connection. So this line will delete a record which has roll number 2. That's the meaning of the statement. Next, connection.commit. The changes will be saved. For our understanding, we can use print total number of rows deleted. Connection.total changes. So that we said how many records updated, like this. Here how many records deleted, we can give the message. Total number of rows deleted. Excuse me. Connection.total changes. How many changes we have seen, that will be printed. I mean how many deletion will be printed here. Next, what are things you want to display? Cursor equal to connection.execute. Select star from student. In the student table, all the columns will be displayed. Select star from student. All the columns will be displayed and all the records will be displayed except the record which has the roll number 2. Next, for row in cursor, print row. I am going to print one by one. So this is called deletion operation. And finally, you have to close it. So connection.close. Remember that once you should save connection.commit. After that, it will be saved. Finally, you should close that before closing the database. Connection.close. That's all. Now see, the output will be total number of rows deleted 1. And the remaining records will be printed. That's all. So children, in today's class we have seen only 3 topics simply. In aggregate functions we left 2 topics that we have seen here now, and then how can you update the record, how can you delete the record. Only 3 topics we have discussed in this today's class. Children, understand the concept and learn. It's very easy lesson only. By seeing it, the program is very bigger in size, but it is not so. Understand what work we are doing. For that, what statement we are using in a program. Understand and learn thoroughly. The remaining we can see in next class. Thank you, children. That's all. Only 2 records here. That's all about it. So in today's class we have seen all those things.